Well, guys, I am nervous. I just found out that I have to have the cover done by Monday. So that means that I have to have the entire inking process, the color process, and then I also have to design 3 new characters. Thank goodness I figured out that glove design yesterday, because if I had to add that to this as well, I'd be in some serious trouble. Now, in all fairness, they did ask, hey, is this something that you can do? Is it possible? And I said, yeah, it's possible, because I do know that it would benefit everybody's schedule if I can get it done by Monday. And because they sent me the manuscript, I would like to get started on that as soon as possible, so it would benefit me as well to have this done by Monday too. Unfortunately, this has been a long week at JStew, so we've all been pulling extra hours in order to meet all the deadlines. But because I said I'm gonna get it done, I'm gonna get it done. Let's start with the inking process, and I do believe that this is the best place to start because it'll give me a mental win. It'll feel like I'm actually accomplishing something, rather than sometimes when I'm designing a spaceship, for instance, it's going to take me a long time to find that design, and I want to see progress being made on this. So that is where I'm going to start. So Photoshop has this really cool feature where you can use smoothing to help keep your lines nice and smooth. So for the inking process, I'm actually going to crank that all the way up to 100, but you almost have to relearn how to draw using this feature cranked up so high. I'm using all the standard brushes that come stock with Photoshop. I'm not really using anything special. And when I'm inking this picture, by the time I'm done, I'm probably going to have hundreds of layers. I overlap these layers on top of each other, and then I use masks to clean everything up. I learned how to use Photoshop while working with JStew. It's about 5 years ago they asked me to take over all of their thumbnail designs. And so I did, and then of course in those 5 years, I became as efficient as I could with Photoshop. So I'm really comfortable in this program. There are other programs out there such as Procreate and even Adobe Fresco that I also enjoy using, but I'm the most comfortable in Photoshop. So this is where I'm going to spend all my time, especially because my deadline is so tight. I think that's where I'm going to call it a night. One thing that I did realize is that I am going to have to change my schedule in order to maintain this workload. So there's no more sleeping in until 7:30, something like that. I think now I'm going to have to start waking up significantly earlier, getting immediately to work on the book, and then working my normal hours for JStew. And then once that's done, I have time for family. And then once they go to bed, I'm probably going to get right back to work on the book. And I could probably do that Monday through Friday or so, and then maybe consider taking weekends off. We'll see how it goes. I just realized I forgot to say my intro that I just came up with yesterday, but I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you tomorrow.